everybody. Today we are talking about the knitted blanket along, and Marshmallow has once again joined me. It's like he has, I don't know. What do you have? Are you psychic? Do you just always know when I'm going to be talking? And you think that you're going to get kitty lovings because I'm trapped here on the chair? Maybe. I think so. He's purring now. Okay. So if you've been following along, or even if you're new, you'll know perhaps that we are doing the Black Sheep temperature blanket along. That is a little project that we are doing with the Pearly Shell Pirates from Pearly Shell Fiber Arts, my friends Heather and Danielle. So I am doing a knitted blanket. Tina, of course, is doing the crochet version. I'm doing a tatted table runner, and Tina is doing an monthly embroidered square blanket as well. So anyway, I couldn't handle doing a daily tatted and a daily knitted blanket, so I'm doing a tatted motif every day, but I am doing a knitted square once a week. So I decided Wednesdays were going to be my day, and last Wednesday the temperature was all of 28 degrees for a high. So not very warm. Yes, that is below freezing. If you happen to be, you know, one of my Canadian friends, that would be 28 degrees Fahrenheit, which is below 0 Celsius. All right, that means that we get to use school uniform, which is the darkest of the shades. That's my dark blue, so that should be lots of fun. And I thought this week that maybe it would be fun to do the Audrey Broken Rib. So my plan is this one right here, and that means it's time to turn the camera down and show you how to do it. So just a minute. All right, so let's take a look at the Audrey Broken Rib instructions. So my instructions tell me to cast on 31 with color number 505 Steve, but if you recall, we are using a different yarn than what I originally called for in my pattern. So we are going to be using the Mian Cotton in school uniform today. Use whatever color you need to use for your temperature blanket though. We're going to follow the chart, repeat the stitches between the red lines, and these would be my red lines. I just had them printed in black and white, but my lines are right here. We're going to repeat that 3 times and repeat the entire chart 4 times before we bind off. This is some really easy stuff. It's just slips, knits, purls, and that's kind of it. So I am going to go ahead and cast on my 31 stitches so that we can get started. Now that I have my 31 stitches cast on using my long tail cast on, we are going to go ahead and start working our pattern. So that means we are going to slip the first stitch, knit 1 stitch. Now we're going to start with our pattern repeat. So we're going to knit 1, purl 2, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 2. And we will continue to work that pattern 3 times across our row. Now, if you have been watching the channel for any length of time, you might know that I am using my thumb to purl in a manner that is known as Portuguese purling. So knit 1, purl 1. Uh-oh, I have an incomplete stitch. If this happens to you, all you need to do is lift the loop, well, all of it. There we go, over the stitch that was meant to be. And that's how you fix that. Ta-da! Now you may have a little bit of a stretch area here, but that mostly goes away with blocking. However, now I've forgotten what pattern I was doing. So slip one, knit one on the outside, knit one, purl one, two, knit one, purl one, knit one, purl two, knit one. And then, and I forgot to repeat my chart from the beginning. Let's go back and fix that. It's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to fix them. Let's see. Purl two, knit one, this one right here. All right, there we go. Now knit one, purl two, knit one, purl one, knit one, purl two, knit one. All right, starting at the beginning again. Knit one, purl two, and knit one, purl one, knit one, purl two. And now we will knit one, and that will finish the third repeat of our pattern in the row. And then we will end knit one, two. All right, now, when it comes to reading charts, I've talked about this before, but I'm going to talk about it again. We always read our charts, unless otherwise indicated, from right to left and from bottom to top. This is always a good indicator of which side to start from when you look for the number. So because my number 1 is down here in my bottom right corner, I know that I'm going to start down in my bottom right and work to my left. Because my number 2 is over here on my left, I'm going to start on my left and work to my right. When working the wrong side rows, we're going to do the opposite of whatever it looks like we have on our chart here. So you can already see over here on row 2, it says slip 1, purl 1. That's slip 1, purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 2, purl 1. And we know that because this is just general chart knowledge. If you haven't tried reading charts, this is a great way to learn with these little bitty charts on these little squares, because you can compare what the chart says to what the written word says so that you can learn your symbols as you go along. Now, I do have in the back a very large key that tells you all of the different symbols that you'll see and both their right side and wrong side counterparts. Now, some of them you won't use the wrong side counterparts, but it is nice to know them. All right, so let's take a look at row 2. So here's my slip 1, purl 1. All right, I'm going to purl 1 and then knit 2, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 2, purl 1. Now we'll repeat. So we'll start back over here. Purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 2, purl 1 again. So we've made it to the end of our repeat again. Back to the beginning of the repeat. So purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 2, purl 1, and then we need to finish our row by purling 2. 1 and 2. All right, so that's the very start to my square. I'm going to go ahead and keep working on my square until I have all 4 of my repeats done, and then I will be back to show you what my square looks like. You'll just continue to follow the chart. Remember, you're going to repeat the full chart 4 times before you bind off. And the really important thing here is just that your squares are mostly square. So you may find that you need to knit a few more rows or a few less rows than what I call for, depending on what your gauge and your yarn is doing. All right, I'm going to go finish this square up and then I'll be back. Hello, hello. So clearly it's a couple days later because I've had a little bit of a wardrobe change and the cat is back on my lap. This is Marshmallow. We do love our Marshmallow. and he loves it when I have to sit here so he can sit on my lap. Anyway, I have finished my, what is this, week 4? I think this is week 4 square for you. And let's see if I can get a better. There we go. So this is our Audrey Broken Rib on, and actually that's the back side. Well, the back side and the front side are both pretty. Here's the front side. There we go. Looks great in my school uniform. I kind of worried that it wasn't going to look good because I thought, oh no, the school uniform might be a little too dark for this, but you know, once it started coming together, I kind of liked it, and I still kind of like it. Now, I did add an extra half a repeat, so 4 more rows to help make it a little more square when I was knitting this, because as I was kind of pulling on it and manipulating it, I could see I needed just a little bit more, and that is okay. If you need a few more rows than what is written in my pattern, do it. Nobody's going to tell you to, like, just stop where you are. It's totally fine. So knit to whatever you need to do to make it rather square. Now, we're starting to get into February. Yeah, next week we'll be starting February for episode 5. So that'll be kind of exciting. I don't know what my temperatures are going to be. Missouri has been super crazy. And I'm going to show you my Tatted table runner sneak peek. This is how far I've made it on my Tatted table runner. So I'm all caught up through the 29th. So this is 24 days, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And this is how crazy my weather has been. I had a high all the way up into 57. That's that bright green one right there. I had lows down into like 19 for a high. That's my dark brown. So anyway, you can see that our weather is kind of crazy. I do love how my tatted version is coming out, but I'm so glad that I am only doing 1 square a week for my knitted version, because I would have had to pick a lot more colors to kind of get this kind of color play for my knitted blanket if I was doing like a daily well, a daily motif, a daily square, or even, you know, like a daily row. Because, yeah, choosing mostly like 10-degree differences on my yarn colors has kind of meant that I'm just not going to have as much color variation. And it will look beautiful, I think, at the end of the year when I'm all done. And I could have put more colors in. That Mian cotton is a very economical yarn. It's like 185 yards, I think, for like $5.50 a skein. So it's not super expensive. So I definitely could have put more colors together if I wanted to. I just ended up, you know, kind of choosing, what did I choose? 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 colors. I don't know, just because. So I could have broken it up more. I probably should have, but I'm going to go with what I've got for now. And it's going to be fine. It'll look beautiful. I'm excited. I have, of course, my giant black sheep bag here. I have all of my squares in here. So here's my 3 and 4 squares. And these two should have been the same color, but I kind of screwed up on that very first week. So, oh well. Anyway, I got 4 little squares done. That's kind of exciting. And I'm looking forward to doing more because clearly I got a lot more yarn in here. And a cat on my lap. And Marshmallow, I love you, but I need you off my lap for a minute. Anyway, so yeah, I hope that you have been enjoying your little projects, whether you are knitting, crocheting, tatting, doing embroidery, weaving, whatever it is that you're doing. I hope that you have joined us. If you are following along, I will keep putting up these YouTube videos. I am going to start, I'll keep doing my weekly knitted one. I'm going to start trying to put up some other videos though. Spinning, weaving, tatting, knitting, crochet, embroidery, sashiko, quilting, sewing. What do you guys want to see? If you let me know in the comments, I will do my very best to start producing some more videos along that vein. I'm also going to, I don't know, I'm just kind of doing videos when they come to me. If you haven't followed the channel yet, I highly encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our TikTok. I'm putting up videos when I think of it on Facebook and Instagram and photos as well, so you can follow along there. Just make sure that you're following us
on all the different social media accounts so that you can keep up with the latest things that we're doing. Yes, Marshmallow did jump on my lap yet again. Don't bite me, be nice. Anyway, so demanding of the loves. Ooh, so demanding. Yes. Anyway, I am trying to make sure that I have fun things up, and that I'm still teaching you different things. So one of the latest videos I put up was actually Mediterranean knotted lace and how to make the large loops and small picots. Pretty sure that one went up recently, or if it didn't, I'll get it up today. I put different things up all over the place, so sometimes it's hard to remember. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, so sorry. So that is what is happening in the next few weeks. I'm going to keep putting up fun stuff that I'm working on. I want to keep sharing with you cool things that I find. If there's a technique that you want me to demonstrate, leave a comment, email me. It's Kelly with an I, Kelli, @ blacksheep.atorenco.com. That's the old shop name, but we still have the email. You can also get to me through Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. You can contact us through the messenger there, and one of us will get back to you as soon as we can. But we like showing you what you want to learn. So let me know what you want to see in the comments or with an email so that I can, make a video just for you. Anyway, hopefully I will be able to start showing you some sneak peeks of stuff that I have been working on for the slow yarn crawl. I've been having a lot of fun with that. I've designed several patterns for the slow yarn crawl this year. I'm going to have some tutorial videos that I want to share as well for those things in the future. So anyway, make sure that you have subscribed to the channel so that you know when we put up these fun videos. Even if you don't watch it right away, you can always go back and catch it later, because that's the beauty of YouTube. And if you didn't know, if you want to, you can actually watch these videos on fast speed. There's a little menu up in the top, let's see, right-hand corner. And it's 3 little dots that you can click, and then you can do speed. And instead of doing normal, you can do 1.5 or 1 1/4, 1.75, or 2 times so that you can pop through the videos faster if you need to do that. So just mentioning. Sometimes I watch Tina's videos on 2 times speed, and she knows that. Anyway, so I have crafty things that I need to go work on today, but please, as I like to say at the end of all of my videos, take care of yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and craftually. If you're watching these videos, if you're following along with this blanket series, then clearly you are a crafter. So please take care of yourself. Do that 15 minutes of crafting every day. I did mine because I added to the blanket, table runner, for my Tatted table runner today. And I am planning to go do some Mediterranean knotted lace here in just a little bit. I'm working on some new patterns and updating my Mediterranean knotted lace introductory booklet, which I'm hoping to get up on the website soon. And if you forgot, I'm teaching in Costa Mesa next month. Tina will be there vending as well. So please sign up for the Winter Lace Conference. Come hang out with us for the weekend. It should be a ton of fun. I am teaching Estonian knitted lace and Mediterranean knotted lace. So it should be a super fun weekend, and we'll have all kinds of thread and notions and shuttles and needles and books and fun stuff at the Winter Lace Conference in Costa Mesa, California next month. So anyway, you can check that out. I'm pretty sure it's winterlaceconference.org. Okay, until next time, please take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. All right, bye.